me get, tally me get. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Tally me get, tally me get. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Moonlight glow on me screen, coins rise. Pumping high like stars in island skies. Dig the code, don't chase the shiller's flame. Bet too big, you lose in this wild game. Tally me get, tally me get. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Expose flash them promise moonlit go. Lies that crash leave wallets bare and cold. Risk what's fair, don't let the hype seduce. Watch the charts or dreams turn to no use. Tally me get, tally me get. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Dips come low like tides beneath the stars. Stay awake, got hot from greed, folk scars. Plan your sell, don't cling when profits soar. Tally gains me, wealth will bloom once more. Tally me gains, tally me gains. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Tally me gains, tally me gains. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Tally me gains, tally me gains. Cash out now. Market sway. Tally me gains, tally me gains. Crypto night while me want cash out now. Trade all night in the market sway. Hold till the profits break the day. Tally me gains. Hey, must be the crypto. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud. Shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss, watch my wallet bleed. Held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco shit said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, must be now I'm riding charts, got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike. Low leverage, I ain't tripping on no margin call. Learn my lesson, now I'm ballin', standing 10 feet tall. Group thinks dead, I'm the one who's calling all the shots. Trade with me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash. this one you can lose. Stay sharp, plan your exit right. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Stacking day and night. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me,
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, please. The show is about to start. Before we do, we always have the ceremonial countdown. Ring a ding. Thank you.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Road Dog Crypto. And everything is just falling down all around me. And then just like October. Today's happy October 1st. Happy October is what we're hoping for, right? Stand up. Be a real clock. There we go. Have a little backbone. All right. So we're watching Bitcoin. Look, it went right up to, remember this guy, that little guy from last night, that little red line, that particular Fibonacci, which I guess when we were down here, it's kind of like, oh man, nah, I don't think so, dude. That's crazy. But remember we were talking about how Fibonacci strategies and pivot points, and I don't know. Oh, it's just nailed it. Oh! All right, so awesome. I was asleep during that time, though. Right? I was napping. Anyway, so we went up, hit that target, tapped that little guy. This is on the 6-minute time frame too, right? Small time frame. We made this plan, I think, from a bigger time frame, and we got rejected. And that's perfect example of what should happen here. It doesn't always. Sometimes they get a little frisky and they start hanging out and keep on going. Sometimes they come back like they are right now and then come back and go for that second target right there. Yeah, sometimes they do. And whether this one will or not, I don't know yet. We've lost both of these moving averages here on the 6-minute, which kind of spell the wanting desire to come down here. And that's kind of a no-no because that breaks my trend line idea here, which is not the greatest. So let's just go ahead and get off the small time frame and zoom out to the bigger one that really gives us all the juicy information, right? The bigger ones gives us the secrets. We just kind of watch them play out. Watch the melodrama. We watch the soap opera here on the small time frame. So that's where we watch the soap opera play out. But to get the real, the overview of the story and all that, we got to zoom out, find out what's really going on in this story, right? And that's, all this melodrama just junks up all my charts like this and makes them look all stupid. So I have to come to a new chart that's not all gunked up so I can talk about it. Remember these areas back at 113 and 112? Remember those fun days? Yeah, they're gone. And, the biggest concern, that's how I erase my indicators right there. Now, come back here, baby. All right, I'm just going to hit you. How's that? I just need a fresh chart. Can we get a fresh chart? Let's go here to the daily. To the daily. Look at you. So there were certain levels we were looking to get above, or we would be maybe rolling over and coming down. 104, even $98,000 was on the table. And I hope that they're still not, because technically today, at least from this angle, now this is not the strongest angle, and it could easily turn out to be not much, not as good as you would want, right? If you're trying to look at it from this point of view. This would be a breakout here. This is on the daily now. If we come down to what does it look like on the 4-hour? Yeah, you get some confirmations going there, baby. Ooh, it's time to party now. So it's in now pattern wise, if you're trying to fit this to a pattern, you're going to see people do lots of different things here, and some will break rules and some will force things and some will just do the best that they can and go with it, and certain things happen, but we definitely got this angle there. If we're looking at it from a local perspective, now I always advocate going from the big perspective because I think that gives you the most insight. And if you do that, you can see that we're deviating here, right? And actually, we gave it some wiggle room here as a bottom, giving it a chance to be a bottom, and it gave out on us and it came back in. That is a bear trap idea right there, ladies and gentlemen. And if I had to say, if that's what we're doing, that means that's part of a channel idea. So I would first identify a channel. That's just me, though. That helps me. And then I also look for the patterns and everything and play for them. Since we're on a bigger time frame, kind of cool. So I just like to identify some trend lines here. But what about this little top line? Where are we finding some resistance here? Now, ideally, I go with Fibonacci, but if by chance I don't have a Fibonacci around, sometimes you might get and find yourself in such a situation. I would be connecting these little guys right through there, and I would place me a little target right there. Oh my God, 124. That would be higher than here. You would be, well, you'd be testing that, maybe making all-time new high. Are we that close? Gosh darn it, man. Kind of missed my turkey face today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. This the turkey is gone for the month of October, and we got the freak on now. So, kind of nice here, kind of nice. A lot of people will be looking for some, trying to figure out a flag, or a lot of people will be trying to force a falling wedge, in my personal opinion. Or there's lots of different ways that you can do this, but if you kind of go with the flow of things, if this is local area, this is the best I can get. Look, inverted head, whatever. This is the most significant thing like this. This is one thing I look for, something called a bear trap, or some people call them SFP, swing failure patterns. You got all kinds of new terms. But if you look at this in the terms of a double bottom pattern, like a W pattern, not that it's a bottom for this area here. It's a support resistance and made a bottom pattern there. Price came down. So we got a neckline here and we're above it. That's just a long-worded way to say we made a higher high. And yeah, also got some resistance pointing right up here also again. Right here, about 124,000 seems to be coming up quite a bit here. If only we had one more little instance that might, well, you would have the zero. That would be the same area. That would be the zero. We've made it past some milestones here. We got past our 618 and the W right there beautifully. And next stop is 120,511. Really? I'm going to have to redo my freaking targets, man. I've got to readjust my orders now. This is on the 12-hour time. Oh man, they can pump us to Friday, maybe? That would be cool. I would enjoy that. Pump me, baby, pump me. That doesn't sound right. Okay. I'm trying to just get a price tag over there. Look, we got twinsies. All right. Oh, I was just trying to take one of them, but they both wouldn't come. How? All right. Had to learn how to separate them. I thought they were Siamese twins for a second. This one goes to 120. So I'm now going to come down to the 4-hour just to kind of look, and man, it looks like we can squeeze on up there, don't it? Draw our bottom trend lines here, and deviating from that. 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump before we might dump. So I kind of like what I'm seeing on this idea that 122, maybe even up to 124. I would say if we're going to go this far, you might as well go for it, Bitcoin, and let the low be in. The one that did not feel very comfortable, as they usually do not. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? So how are you liking altcoins? Altcoins are looking a little frisky, you know what I mean? And as far as it goes on the daily, look, nice gains today, 5%. Not bad, not bad. Ain't altcoins season gains, but hey, if we can do this consistently, I'll feel like I'm not such a smuck for being in altcoins anymore, you know. So I got a few perpetual futures open, positions open in some altcoins. I usually don't do that. I usually just do perpetual futures mostly for Bitcoin trading. I usually regret it if I get in too many altcoin trades, and I've regretted some of this. They're starting to look a lot nicer now, though, but we're still not out of the woods on some of them. We're getting really, really close. Really, I'm going to break this microphone again. I know it. I got to be careful. We had an accident last night, and it's barely glued. It will not hold too long. All right, so sit, Uber, sit. All right, so I do want to take a look at the indices over here. We can see the this is total 3. I did have all this stuff labeled back there, and for some reason it's not anymore. For why, I do not know. Why not, dude? Stop hiding. This is yeah, reload, dude. This is total 3 right here, where we can see that we're trying to edge up to $1.14 trillion. And hey, man, that's good. The only bad thing is that Bitcoin dominance right over here too, also trying to go up. So they don't play well together. They really don't. So I'm kind of curious to see how these little puppies fight it out. I expect altcoins to kind of fall down at some point. The more the dominance is trying to go up toward that 60% area there. Meanwhile, the regular stock market's still having a good day. They're happy, and people are selling out of the dollar, or selling out of their stable coins, meaning they're starting to buy some of these altcoins, and apparently Bitcoin right now too. So that's what the charts say. Let's see what you guys say. Oh man, we made it back to the chat. I've got 2 chats on here. How did that happen? Which one are you? All right, and I think this is from earlier today, because I think all these chats got intermingled or something on this particular stream, because I've seen several conversations. But got a super chat earlier today on the daytime stream that I did. I do them rarely. It's about ZBEC, and I thought it was. No, it's ZBC. And okay, yeah, we looked at that earlier. That one's just got a little rise up today, 0.004, getting a little bit of a pullback. And we looked at that earlier on the stream there. Is that a cup and handle? Well, if I connect the dots to everything that I sees here, it looks to me like we had a nice symmetrical triangle forming until they decided to do this little rabbit run idea here, which, yeah, you can see this little thing do some stuff through here. Let me put a couple of trend lines over here. This is a different look from what we looked at earlier today. But see, look, patterns within patterns. Yeah, you got one that's starting to broaden out over here. It's kind of cool. And that is the 4 hour. She's got to do some work. She might end up popping and going back to a half a penny there. There's Gator Squatch, Ave Medina. How's it going, guys? Oh, this is the old chat. I'm still back in the old one. Let me cut that one off and try this out again. With some good ass coffee. Turkey style squirrel, all the time, all the time. It's October. It is October. It's a fun month. I like it. Just waiting for better shorting opportunity. Oh, I interrupted a private conversation there. Bush on Parade says osmosis looks yummy. Does it? I'd like to see it start moving. It got down it's been kind of lackluster, right? Trying not to break my microphone again. Okay. Testes, 1 2 1 2. Okay, I think we're good. So, and early on the stream, we went over a coin that's on that ecosystem too, called @1. So, where do we want to look at this one? You were probably last to be on Coinbase, so MEXC should be good. Oh yeah, osmosis went. Ooh, you went deep. I didn't realize you did that deep. I thought I was used to seeing you around 30 cents, somewhere through there. When did this happen? I still been swapping you out and stuff. I hadn't paid much attention to the price of you. Wow, 14 cents. Osmosis, talk about being at a low. Let me check the tokenomics on that one. I haven't looked at it in a while. It shouldn't be horrible. It's a 1 billion maximum supply. No, that's going to be a steal for that. It's got a $11 million market cap, so it's still small million market cap. I think this one can hit at least. I don't see why it can't hit 500 million. I'd say a billion. That would be a 10x from here. That's. I mean, I've seen this thing up at. I've seen it $7, and I've seen $11 before, even as well tracked here on CoinGecko. Of course, I mean, there were a lot less in total supply then, but still, it's only got 1 billion. You got a squeeze coming down here. All the way from, when was that? July 2022? And that's when it's up at $3, man. It hasn't been at $3 in a minute. But before that big ass drop there, and how long did that drop take? From the top to the biggest part of the drop. That took 64 days. That took 2 months. 2 months. Like, yeah. From August to now in 2 months, and I lost everything. Went from $11 down to $1 right there. Talk about a roller coaster ride. That's just falling off a cliff right there. That's almost 90% gain, loss right there. Good chance though. I know it sounds crazy. With our Crytpo. Oh, we already. No, we haven't. No, you haven't. We've not hit it. I want to tap it. Let's go to our high over here that we had in December of 2023. Oh, that was a good year. Was it really? Well, this is before altcoins broke my heart. Oh. That's what I need to write a song about, how altcoins broke my little heart. So, right over here at 58 cents, can we do that? Haven't been there in a minute, have we? Haven't been there since December almost, yeah. And the highest we got was right there at 82 at that point. BitMart says that those are the good areas to be testing if you're trying to play this at 14 cents. I may have to go there after the show and see if I can trade some Atom or something for some Osmosis. Some Cosmos. What is Atom going for right now? Atom. Yes, Jesus. All right, so $4. Here, $4 Atom. Oh, jeez. I remember when you were $15 and that was a letdown because you were like at 30 something or something crazy, or at least 24. And here you are hanging around 4? I mean, what the hell, Adam? Seriously, for as much as the crypto space relies on this particular blockchain and its technology, I am just amazed that this one's so. And I don't know that it's going to change. Just because they did everything in such a decentralized manner. They made the first layer 0. Meaning that you can build the layer 1s off of their software development kit, right? And BNB chain was built off of this. Chronos was built off of this. All these major chains have been built off of this. That's just to name a few. And it's it's interoperable. That was the big thing. And they've done it. They've achieved their goals, but yet it's only worth $4.18 still, and 17 at the most, and that was still 3 years ago, man. That's crazy talk. Here it was when it was 44. Oh, the good old days, but it didn't stay there for very long, did it? Kind of had a fuzzy zone here around the $30 area. So hopeful dreams to see $13 again, but they can do it because the tokenomics. I mean, I don't think they're terrible. I think they do have infinite, but so does Ethereum. Oh my gosh. Now this is Atom 1. Now this thing was up to $17, maybe 19. We last looked at it today and it was 11. And I thought I'm gonna go sell mine, and then I realized, oh, mine are staked. So, well, that didn't happen. But it was like 20 something cents. It was even, I remember when it was just like fractions of a penny, and I got airdropped, and I was like, why did you even give this to me? It's not even worth anything. But then all of a sudden it was, and I was like, oh wow, okay, well that's cool. Thanks for the freebie. But that's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for Cosmos Atom, which is Cosmos Hub these days. You get used to what they go by, and then they rebrand or whatever, redefine and change their pronouns or something, and then your whole worldview's got it. What the hell? No, I'm just going to keep calling you. I'm just going to keep calling you Adam. Sorry. So anyway, because Cosmos Hub is just too much to say. And that's not even what your ticket says. I'm going to read what your ticket. The letters say it says Adam. That's what I'm calling you. So Adam, what's the deal with your coins here? Your $1.9 billion for real? Infinity. Total supply is only 471 million tokens. There is only 471 million Atom out there, and yet it can't go nowhere. It's not like there's billion. I mean, yeah, it's not like there's billions or multiple billions of this coin out there like we see on a lot of them. Oh, this one's a mystery to me. It's just a but in such a disappointing way, because it really shouldn't be. Maybe if you will find love, Adam, because in your deepest depths of despair at these former prices, down the $2. Oh, I hope you don't ever see that again. $1.91. That makes my stomach turn. Actually, I don't. I just got it staked. I just got it all staked until it does something. 420. Oh my God. Is that for real? Was that price? That bottom was 420? That's just too rich right there. Sean, why aren't you all over this? You usually are. Figured. All right, so, but last time it was at 420, it decided to go high. Go figure that out, and it went to 32 and 26 first. So I don't know, man. Hey Adam, are you near 420 now? I'm just asking for a friend. It is. It's 418. It's almost 420 time for Adam. I'm just stating facts, people. That 418 is just 2 away from 420. So don't hate me, hate math. Body's still pointing over here at this 382 Fibonacci area. So we're still looking at that $5 area, right? Nice little bottoming. A lot of people look at this as an complex inverted head and shoulders, meaning she was born with too many shoulders. Yeah, too many shouldems. If you're zooming out, really, the simplest way just to look at it is you got this little box on the bottom and a little range, and at some point she's gonna get ready and jump out of that little sucker, and you want to be on that ride. This is called accumulation phase, and this is markdown phase, accumulation phase, markup phase. We in accumulation phase. Buying toward the bottom is always better than buying at the tops, but anywhere in this box is much better than buying, well, you know, when they distribute, and sometimes you can see a quick distribution, right? Normally, I mean, your distribution looks a little bit more like this kind of stuff. So buys it down here and wait till it does some distributing. This is a good distribution. This is a good distribution right here. Yeah. I'm gonna keep taking you higher and higher. Get your hopes up. Something don't feel right. What? This is weird. How can I get all these head and shoulders to the downside and inverted head and shoulders to the upside? Oh my God, and every flag is just going crazy and stopping me. Yeah, that's distribution right there. Chop at the top. Take all that money back that you made on the way up and leave you wondering, why don't this game ever work for me? Welcome to the market. They good at the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Now you hate the player too. They play dirty. They know it. but it's just part of how it works. And if you play along with them, not necessarily dirty, but you buy when they buy, which is like here, then not that I'm saying buy Cosmos, but this is a pretty cool little spot. I hope you do not go lower. I don't trust it not to go lower, but I would pull me fibs. 786 391. We haven't hit it. Possibilities, but she looks like she's trying to do something. Let's see. Give her a chance, man. Give her a chance. For God's sakes, don't pressure her. How's it going, everybody? John Gregory, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I feel my voice is getting all scratchy. Can we check out ABT? Let's go check out ABT. What's ABT? Abbott Laboratories. That would be the stock, or it's ArtBlock in crypto. I'm going to assume that we're talking about ArtBlock and not the stock, which is available on Pyth. Tokenized stuff on Pyth. Pithy Pyth. I want to go check that stuff out because I want to buy some. I want to start trading some of these tokenized securities and commodities. I'm more interested in commodities, I think. I want to trade some platinum and some metal. I don't know. It's copper or some weird crap like that. And corn. Coffee. I want to trade coffee. Coffee might be in a shortage or something. It's kind of the buzzword I'm kind of getting a drift of. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. And Starbucks is starting to close down. I don't know what's going on there either. Anyway. Let's see if we can take a look at this little guy. This is on, where would we get the best chart? With volume. This would be one of the best charts, but it has no volume. I would say, hit KuCoin. No, or you're the same thing, right? Let's go with KuCoin. Oh, snap. And this is Volta? Do I have the right thing? No, we're looking at ArtBlock, right? Let's try a bit. Here we go. ABT ArtBlock. I believe that's the right one, right? It looks like it's got a double bottom, man. Made a higher low here with a wick, and then another higher low here. So that's good. I like that idea. A lot of people would see this as a falling wedge, and they wouldn't be wrong. A lot of people would see it as the bottom of a double bottom formation, and they wouldn't be wrong either. If you follow accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown, accumulation, just like we just talked about, you'd kind of still the same thing. You're seeing a kind of little bottom range, and we're at the bottom of that little box so far as we know it, right? So far, it's been holding. So it looks pretty juicy to me. I like to get a bigger picture of things, so I'm gonna come back over. You're the one connected. No, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one connected. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Let me see how you tweak out here. How do you work? They all work extremely well. This one's got a nice little support resistance flippy flop right here. And I like them support resistance flippy floppies. They make for some good eating with some jelly and some peanut butter. All right, so I like that I'm looking at these moving averages now here on the daily. Red above orange are 600 above the 800. That's good. All the other ones went crazy and just fell to hell. But at least we got you to aim for, right? So crazy as it seems, when this happens, you'd be looking up here to test Lucy at $48, but we're also looking at this area up here about 64 and 60. So that's some hopium from where we are now, currently at 21. In the meantime, What I would do, my good sir, is be looking for exactly that one right there. Confluence on ya. $35. That's going to be the payday one. So, from where we are, getting ready to break out, conservative person would wait for the breakout to confirm. The willy-nilly degen just jump right in whenever, but at least the willy-nilly degen could jump in at a halfway decent price if you can stomach a drop. Can you stomach a drop? Can you stomach a 11%? Oh man, you suck, dude. Because from where you got to break out here, you do have a chance to come back down here. I'm just saying, could be doing a double bottom. You don't know. You don't know. Or you can formulate a plan to kind of ticker your way in there. Ticker, is that the new word for the day? Ticker, just to triangulate yourself on a... You just layer yourself in, just if any time it comes down here. Fib levels, support resistance levels, eyeball levels, number levels, however you want to level your levels within that range. Your mileage may vary though. Or wait for the breakout and the retest, but these guys are kind of in reverse order, so there's going to be a little fight through here, but it looks like it's kind of expanded a little bit, and maybe it's trying to test the waters here. So it'll be struggling through here for ABT, I believe. What's it at, $20? I think it's going to feel a lot like Link. You're expensive. What the hell are you? What is ABT? I think it looks like it would feel a lot like Link, like Link is trading. ABT. What's your tokenomics look like? Wait a minute. Why are you 68 cents, but yet you're $21.99? How can this be so? I got to come back to the chat because somebody's tripping, and I think it's me. Can we check out ABT? Arc block, man. And, well, that's what it... Arc block. Well, this one's $21. I would arbitrage the hell out of this. What I would do is instantly everybody go over here to where it sold for 68 cents, buy a crap load, come over here, and then dump it on the market at $21. Suckers! Sucks the EBU. Arbitrage, man. We're like the new Sam Bankman-Fried. All right, so that's what I'd say. It sounds like an evil plan, but it's just good business. We got to balance out this market somehow. Let's participate. All right, so I don't know what's going on over here. Do I need to refresh you? Is this like, are you tripping on acid or something? What's going on? ABT, ABTD, Arc block. I hit you, and you say 68 cents. How dare you? How dare you tell me you're 68 cents when I'm seeing you over here? Why are you trying to sell it to me at $21? We're going to fight. Coinbase. Coinbase, I need your input here. Don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Okay, so I want to go over to Coinbase. I'm going to buy me a bunch of ABT at 68 cents. Don't do this. There's something to skew here. And why are you... Let's check out a different chart. And is this against the dollar, right? Arc block, US dollar coin. I just go to Coinbase, okay? Here we go. Arc block on Coinbase. What? Can't figure out what the hell they're doing. Just no, you can't just join them anyway. I don't know what the hell. Look at that roundy shape that gave up. That sucks. You suck, Arthur. You suck too. All right, so what do we got going on here? What did we just walk into on our block? Oh! Right in, you're all bent over on your knees here. What's going on? Looks like we already got a target over here from this bottom that high, and let's see how far this thing dangles down there. It goes all the way down to here, and then yep, right there. That's the area right there we got to look for, that 143. Last time we were in that area was back in May, and we are at 68 cents right now. Short-term targets, the Fibonacci's will never do you wrong, I don't believe. Unless they tell you it's a bottom here and like, oh, sorry, wasn't. Now, they'll tell you where the bottom is if you know what to look for. or tell you where a bottom area is. You have to wait for confirmations because, again, nobody knows what the hell the market can do, but it starts getting into a little bit more higher probabilities at some points on these fib areas. I think I should explain it that way, but not routinely because that's a mouthful. But just to make sure nobody knows exactly what's going on. And you hear a lot of us say that, but and then they turn around, you come here and I'll tell you exactly. And I see a lot of variations of that, but no, really, it can do anything at any time. Can be bad news. It just happens and scares everybody. And I mean, one variable can change a lot of things, right? Especially global events. But it looks like she's trying to make a nice double bottom here. That'd get us back up here to 143. The sweet thing is and give us about a measure move that would take us to come and test these highs over here. So we're starting to look about 224 to the 230 in that area. And we're sitting at 68 cents right now. So I would say that's pretty good. These are the areas where I like to build a bag. This would put you in the position trader area here. All below 143 is considered the sweet ass buy zone for ARC block, and now it's half that price or a third of that price. So you're in the lower thirds, baby. You should be eating up on this one, feeling your belly, and I guess me too. If I wanted something that's going to go up to, do we have our major targets? I mean, if we're going into the last leg of the bull market and these coins have not done anything, what the hell are they going to do? How high will they go? Will they go as high as we hope? We don't know, man. Will they make all new highs? We don't know how crazy that some of these coins are going to get or how lackluster some are going to get. So I think it's wise to take profits when you can get them, especially in some good key areas. And as we've seen, that's 120% to that first target. Second target, testing this area that it hit its head on back a couple of years ago, or last year, this time. 206. And I would bypass this little 5 area. I keep an eye on it. Definitely do keep an eye on it, but I would kind of plan a little bit more for this little guy here at 309. That's at least how I would take account of how to plan this out. And if you do that, whether it's on ARC block or any other thing that's in a situation like this, this one is making a nice rounded shape over here. These eventually just, remember, what we look for is a squeezing and then an expansion, right? We've not gotten to the expansion phase, but likely once we break out of this, we will start our expansion phase and slowly start coming up here, or quickly at sometimes, but more often giving it back. And that's not a bad thing, because when they go up 100% and you can take your collateral out, and then if they come back down even just 50%, or not even that much, they just drop 30%, because we'll start looking more for like 382 fibs. That's like 30-40%, right? They start dropping, 30, 35%, something like that. Buy more. And then you get to come up again and take the next the next little run up for that, and it's like 93% from where you buy back in, right? And you can keep this whole rollover thing, right? So now we just had 2 instances where we doubled it, right? Took out and took out our collateral again. And then a lot of times she'll pull back again, right? And get back in. And if we get lucky enough and it comes up here, there's another time. Or you can just sit here and just let her roll and still get 300% on up there. All different ways to play it. Leaving it alone is probably the least risky, and trying to play the games with it. And sometimes you're just not going to get it right, and you're going to freak out, or you're going to make the wrong choice, or watch the wrong YouTuber that tells you that it's going to go down when it goes up, and it goes up when it's going to go down, or something. So welcome to crypto. ABT on the 4-hour, what you looking like? Fought in the resistance RC. Still got all these moving averages down here. I mean, and we're not out of the woods just quite yet. Still got these levels down here about 62. We're at 68 though. My gosh, we're at 68. If I was looking for an Adam and Eve type bottom over here, that would be my little neckline area right here, about 62 cents. So I could see us pulling back to that area. 21 moving averages coming there on the 4 hour, that kind of stuff, pointing toward, yeah, I can see the picture where we could do something like that. That'd be a nice little area to add to your bag. Add to your bag. Some of those indicators are getting a little toppy, so there might be a pullback. All the moving averages are flip-flop the other way. They're trying to turn around, but so we got all those little signs saying, "Oh, you can come back home one more time to see mom before you take off," and I have to go do that. And then we can start working at 74 cents. And then, why are all the oh yeah, we got the big juicy target up there. But you're saying, man, I can't wait for $1.43. I need a smaller target. Well, my friend, you are in luck, because all we got to do, those targets are just a fib away. Those targets are going to be this magical 86 cents target. You're trying to play this on the slide with a little leverage. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Thought nobody would know, huh? You little gambler. All right, well, not really, because you're kind of good at it, right? And you're doing it at the right place, so, hey, man. So, throw a little. I mean, it's conservative. There's 2, maybe 3x leverage if you feel risky. But Degen might be going 20x. I don't recommend that, but I'm just sitting here jibber jabbering. But seriously, you got traders doing all those things, and are any of them wrong? Only if you're losing money. That's when the only time that you're really wrong is when you're losing money, right? I guess if you really want to look at what it adds up to at the end of the day. 23%, 51%, 100%. Pick your poison, ladies and gentlemen. Get off at can stop at your nearest convenience. She's just trying to make a bigger double bottom pattern, in my opinion, where it looks more Adam and Eve-ish, so she might. The expansion phase might be kind of cool. Well, the buzzer went off. Says I've been talking for 45 minutes, and I'm just going to put trying to trim these guys down. Let's get back, and I didn't even put my marker for coins or anything. We just kind of been going with the flow tonight. Bobby says I took a hit on Pump.Thumb influencer. He was wrapping to 10 million, shot up to 200,000 and dump. So I don't understand. So Pump.Pump, are they streaming, trading their own coin or something? Or are they just, or is it just another way to do like just streaming in general? Or do they go over there and they're I don't get it, and they're pumping their own coin? Sounds like the horse races more than an investment opportunity. Or I don't know. But you'd be taking the people watching you money, right? I don't know. I have to look and see what's going on over there. I don't know how I feel or think about that. But I think George from Cryptos R Us, I think he's doing it. He's doing it like with a gaming thing. He just goes over there and I think to do a little gaming thing. I don't know. Jim Pick says Gator Squatch is Redstone. That's what we can do. Take a look at Redstone. Let's look at I don't know that you will be over here yet. Let's see. Oh, it is Redstone. We looked at this one ever before. Or it may just have a finger ring to it, which is not a bad thing. So Redstone's got a market cap of 130 million, small market cap. So imagine this one getting to 500 million, 700, 800 million, 1 billion, which is not hard to do in crypto, especially when retail apes in or some really cool use case or feature starts coming out. What if it got into multiple billions? Or, gosh, darn it. It's got 1 billion total supply, so she could get there. I like them if they got 1 billion or less. I really like the ones that got 21 million. Most of them do pretty well, unless their name is Chronotech. Don't know what the hell's going on with you, Chronotech. But it's got a low market cap. It's got a low total supply too. It needs to catch up. Anyway. So we got a contract address here. It's available on a Mexi. What was your all-time high and all-time low? All-time high was 7 months ago. This thing got up to 93 cents, which is double up from here, down 50%. And all-time low was just 3 months ago, where it was 23 cents, and well, it's up 100% from that, so it's doubled up. So we're smack dab right in the middle. Sounds like a nice little pullback area. Is what it sounds like if I'm just looking at the numbers themselves. Let's go look at the chart. Redstone. Why didn't they say red rock? So yes, it's in a nice pullback at a possibly good area. It's in a tricky area. We're going to see if she's got some support there. Yeah, barely. She's been playing at the bottom. It looks like she found some support there. It'll be officially confirmed if we get, you know, past these little highs that we got there. That way we're making that little first higher high. That's our first step. That's our first little baby step. And then we can start. I know it's probably hard to see. You're forcing that pattern, but it's the one that wanted to come up here without me, right? I was perfectly fine. I would be perfectly fine looking through here. Maybe you can too. Actually, it's not a bad idea, because if it did make a lower low, we'd probably be sticking to this trend line here. And 786ing on us over here. About right here. So there's one target. However, you don't want to throw your back on the idea that she did come up here with some candle body closes, and I think I got them there, didn't I? On this time frame, 4 hour. I'm a little high. What? And now that I see that we got some previous price actions, which I didn't notice before because I was being stupid and lazy, which I don't recommend. I want to go from this one right here because it's an immediate drop from that. Swing hard or swing low. Tell me where Roach is going to go. You're also near the 786. Did we do this before? Oh, wow. Did you see that? You see that? See how cool that is? You see that? We got two 786s at the same gosh darn place. Isn't that cool? Yeah. There you go. There's one of your best targets, in my personal opinion, that you're going to see right there. And we're at 46 cents. That's 64% gains. Now, there are plenty of places to go in betwixt, but I'm still looking for that little higher place, right? So the 886 is right here. That's what we tested here. What did you do after that? Then you came down and you did what? And you did what? 618 area, huh? Yeah. But not quite. You still gotta get above it. You're still fighting an area right now. She's still got some resistance up ahead. Don't let it fool you. But it's a good area to build up a bag. She'll probably struggle through here, make some kind of double bottom formation. I'm kind of guessing something similar to this, or similar to what she did back here. That's cool, but she's not doing that, I don't think. A little breakout. Let's get some lower time frame or some lower targets here. Some little, oh my gosh, let's take some profits. This one right here. So as a reminder, anywhere below this little area, which should be a red line, $0.57, 58, 52 cents. I'll go with 0.5 on this one too. Just for good measure, because it's there. She had some shaky ground there, so I would include that one. Those are some good targets to start out with, and then the bonus, the real humdinger. The dinger of the hummelings right here. 75 cents. Sweet. Well, imagine that. What if red did do something like that? Bottomed out, got here. You got a bag in. Let's say you got it at where it is right now. 46 cents on average. Whatever. 11 cents. 23%. 11%, 23%. So $100. turns into 123. Seems like a lot to wait for that. Maybe. It's a 4-hour chart, not too bad. 34%, 62% up here. So just on spot, $100 turned into $162, $165. It's got a almost double in price there. Hopefully it could be something quick like that. That would be awesome. It doesn't always do that, though. It does that. All right, so that's is that a good area to build up a bag? And let's get back to the chat. And poof, the message is gone again. Chris Klein says, sweet, redstone is listed on Blowfin. I'm going to trade it tonight, whichever way goes, up or down. Oh, cool. It's at a pretty decent little place. What do you look like on the smaller time frames here? She's approaching the 200 moving average on the 1 hour. I would expect maybe a small rejection. She's got some resistance up ahead. It might even get above it just a little bit. I would look for a double bottom or something down near a higher low right around, what is this, 43? Chris Klein says, could you check cake on the 15-minute futures? Sure can. Let's take a look at cake. Binance futures. Let me zoom out first, at least a 4-hour or somewhere to get a... What's going on here? This is all this stuff over here. I don't know. It's like, what the hell? It's like he chopped all through that. All right, so... Yep, I like it. Let's go see what you look like on the let me see you on the daily. Ooh, are you... Yes, tricky. Okay. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. That's where it's hitting the 200. In my personal opinion, you were working on something kind of a little bit more like this and broke out. And then you can expand it this way. And then, oh, now we got 2 touches. She did break out of that. So you got to just kind of, she's slowly curving around here. That's a good sign. So we look at this breakout too. And let's go ahead and go down to the 15-minute right here. So 15 minutes, as far as the moving averages goes, are looking like they're ready to rumble. They're all good. They all flipped bullish. What happened to my bigger moving averages? Did I erase them again? Gosh darn it. I do that so many times. Turn around and they're gone. I guess I could hit rewind. So the fibs tell us that she's still in the juicy buy zone, but she's getting ready to leave, and she'll be coming up to test this target here, most likely. Don't want to speak in absolutes. They might slip out every once in a while, but they are never intended. 273. And then the higher high area that we got to knock out so that we can confirm a nice trend change. Is there 288? And here we're curving around, so there's a good chance you might be able to just run straight on up in there, and then we get our pullback. If that were to happen, and we're just trying to speculate and predict the future, we would be looking for it to actually pull back to the 382 Fibonacci, which ironically, incidentally, happens to be the red line we got there. So it should break out, ideally pull back, retest that, and then start working on these guys. And that's a great example of how these Fibonacci's intersect with each other, and it's just confluence of it kind of starts painting the story for how price can, what price is likely to do there. So I can see it come up to 273. So imagine that you've already got a bag of it. Could add some in somewhere, or even wait after confirmation, getting above that. And we go at 4%. It'll pull back about another 3%, and then go for the bigger move, which should start moving in to about 6%. Well, 6% here, or close to 10%, 9% right there at the bigger target. Cake takes a little while. She's gotten slower and slower. It used to move a little faster, it seems like. I remember Cake when it was in the 20 cents, 30 cent area. And it was a nice little crypto account. That's a little funding. Whenever you needed a little money to throw in some other DJ coin, it's like, oh, to sell some cake. Because it went up so much, you're like, that sucker's in profit. You're my new bank account. You're funding everything now. So that's cool when you get some of those. And it's probably a good idea to to use that strategy on some things, take a little bit of profit or something. Make sure you're getting paid or something, because else you have something like OM Mantra, which ran up to like $9, but now it's hanging around 17 cents right now. I'm glad that I took out part of things and opened other positions on other coins and did other plays off of the profits I took off of it, and had what stop loss they gave me. That saved my ass on that thing, and not getting caught up on all that. So Pancake Swap, what are we looking at? You've got 450 million tokens, maximum supply, so 500 million, not bad at all. In this day and age, that's pretty gosh darn good. Circulating supply is 344 million, so most of it's out there. The rest of it's going to be in rewards and whatever, lockups and releases, whatever. Gradually trickling out like they always do. Altcoins are notorious for having inflation. I don't think this one's not bad. But some of them are horrible. So all-time high was $43 4 years ago. We're down 94% from that. So in that context, it's still a pretty good place to buy some of this. All-time low was 19 cents, and that was 5 years ago. We ain't seen it back at 19 cents anymore. I think I remember that. Somewhere a little bit higher than that when I was paying attention to it, but it's like, what the hell's Cake? Why are all these DeFi places named after food? Sushi Swap, which Sam Bankman-Fried was involved with. Cake, Burger Swap, Pizza Swap. I don't know. You had all these little things. Everything's named after food. And it was like, how's anybody going to take crypto serious if we're naming everything after pets and food? It was just weird time back then for DeFi. It's like everything DeFi had to be named after a food. All right, so Cake, what are you doing again? Over here. Going up, I hope. So it looks like she's got to find her way to $3. Probably headed that way. John Gregory says, fourth best 49 I spent in a while. Well, thank you, John Gregory. And oh yeah, no, we're back on our regular screen, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Yeah, clap your hands. Scarlet says, why did you have to mention cake? Birthday cake flavor. Ooh, cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake's always good. Scarlet says, it's the 420. Oh gosh, you're gonna get Sean all riled up. Thank God Turkey's gone. Zora to the moon. Check it out. Let's check out Zora here. I got kind of used to being the turkey because I got used to seeing the turkey expressions, and they're I don't know, they are kind of cool. This one freaks people out sometimes. So it's half a penny. And then couple it with some gothic themes going on. It fit in with the goth themes, but I guess I could look kind of sinister. I'm not, but I guess I could look it. All right, so a breakout retest possible on a very small time frame, 15 minutes time frame here. Retesting that 9 moving average there. If we're above the 9, we're doing just fine, is what I like to say. I think you are headed for your 5th wave. Have you got it in? Yeah. So maybe. Elliot says the 5th wave is possibly in, and it looks like it could be. Or it could go higher. So yay for you, Elliot, for being so decisive on this. Your 5th wave could be here, or it could be up here, or it could be up here. Wherever you want to sell, it could always be wrong. Ha 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 ha. And so a correction is on the way. Oh, it's going to the moon. You decide. Feel bad ever. I told you both ways, so I'm never wrong. So yeah, you got that. I like this guy. I like the curve. I like the curve of the move. There's something about the curves that just gets me excited. It makes me want to just see things erect and go further to the point to the sky. Oh man, we gotta put them bigger moving averages on here. We interrupt this program to bring you the moving average update of how to install the 3 magical moving averages. These are the 3 magical moving averages, but you have to use this very special one, or this is the easiest way. They're disguised and hidden in the 5 MA. We got a new 5 MA. Oh my god. We gotta reset it. It can be done. We must erase everything. Wait a minute, that's mine. Don't erase mine. I programmed that one. That's the one I go by. You suck, man. You almost tricked me. That's evil, wicked. Oh my god, you're exactly like mine. Did you copy mine? What the hell? Why do I have 2 of them that are exactly the same? I'm so confused. That never happens. We're going to roll with it anyway because we don't use all these guys. Oh no, you won't let me do anything. Why not? Why do we have you down here? No. Alright. Alright, I'm getting some weird stuff happening. This is not right. Something is amiss here. Something is amiss here. There's always drama here. I'm going to reload this whole thing. And Elliot, you got to go because I think you're bad luck. And we're going to try that one more time. Elliot, why are you still here, man? Elliot, chill, baby. Chill. Did I just... All right. Indicators, the 5 not that one. No. Not the EMAs. I used to use EMAs, but then I accidentally erased everything and put EMAs on by accident and noticed how well the price respects them, and I just never could go back to EMAs anymore. Because when I want a good solid place where price will, likely catch some traction, EMAs top them. The EMAs, they fluctuate through them. They get the little zone, okay, but and they might catch it every once in a while. But I know this on the bigger, especially, I just get more luck with these particular moving averages. So we got to come here and redefine these little guys. So take the 9 off. Why are you doing this to me? Stop it! Stop it! All right, so you work. All right, so I want these 3. I want the orange one. That's for the 800. I want a red one, kind of a hot pink one. And for the Lucy line, the 666. And then I want what we use for purple. Purple. This is the purple. And you have got to be 360. You better stay. It did. Okay, cool. I didn't think it was going to keep my numbers here. 666, because for whatever reason, the devil is in the market, and you better know where she's at. And there they are. Okay, we got them back on. Well, why the hell are you still here? All right, so bigger moving averages. They give me a clue for what the hell is going on. Still got a lot of stuff to go on through here. She's trying to do it. She can get up higher. I think she's going to try to take out this high. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way up here. So I'll be looking for your 1-1. Oh man, you screwed up my fibs too. You suck. Why do you hate me? What did I do to you? Oh, and look, we got correspondence with the 272. It might actually touch that one. We're going to throw in our 113 right here because that's what we do. So there are the two targets I am looking for our higher high areas. For what are we listening to that's so loud in my ears right now? Alexa, skip. So I got 270 and 273 out of cake, and that's just what, a dime higher. We did all that for a dime? You need some more mileage, cake. You need some yeast or something. Let's expand. You're kind of too flat. You are pancake. I get it now. You're flat as a pancake. I feel so stupid right now. I just feel so stupid. Anyway, all right. Flat as a pancake. All right. Well, cake. How long have we been going? An hour and 10 minutes. Hey, redstone is up to 47 cents. Bake the cake and rake the steak. Ben there says, what's $1 worth for crypto? Bull Run meme is up 19,000%. That is crazy. Chris says, hey dog, what are your thoughts on XAUT? I think I'm going to be accumulating a lot of that for the next few years. The digital gold, I like that one and PAX G both. If we're thinking AUT, I'm still getting used to the. I was trading PAX G, but I know it costs more to. There was like a penalty to ship it or something. Like every time you're so. I was like, and I don't think this one does that. But let's take a look at the chart. But I like it. I want to see what it looks like. Gold has been going up and up and up, right? I've been playing it. I wish I played it heavy. My plan was to put a lot of my profits in gold and let it hold its value, and in case it did go up. But I didn't expect it to start taking off quite as much like this. But when she started coming down a little bit, was it here? I don't know. Seemed like it started giving out, so I just quit doing that. But I wish I'd kept more. It would have been a good idea. Imagine just keep putting, you keep some of your money in stable coin, and you put a little bit in gold, and you got yours going into Bitcoin too, and you got all, and then here your gold and your Bitcoin just keep going up and increasing your overall wealth. And why not? And there's fluctuations in here so much, and that's all I've been doing on this. I'm just playing the little fluctuations. I'm playing the ranges on this, and every little bit it goes up. This is exactly what I'm doing on spot margin, and I'm just using the hourglass technique, I guess you would say. I haven't found a better way to describe it, but unless you want to make some kind of mystical thing about it. But let's imagine this. Let's just do something kind of easy here. It's kind of take our fibs. So we got this whole area up here to be looking at, right up to 4,000. So I'm able to borrow gold on spot margin, and I can pyramid in. So in a case like this, where we're just gradually making higher highs and higher lows, I can borrow some, and then I can sell it. If I pull fibs, I can definitely hit these levels here with just so many limit orders or something. Or I can, a lot of times I'm staggering it down, like, every so many dollars here. But if you can do like the 4, 3, 2, 1 idea, where if you have like $100, for instance, and you're trying to distribute it from weight, and so you'd make $10 or $100, however you can scale it, you could divide your $100 up where it does like this. It pyramids down like this: $40, $30, $20, $10. And so if price goes up and hits our levels, then it comes back down. Well, we're just doing oh my God, we're making the Jewish histogram. We're making a Star of David. Kind of is like Star of David, but we're not starting up here. You're also, well, we take our new fibs, or we could go ahead. One technique that I do, why I call it the hourglass, is that if it does do that, we're still in the kind of bigger range too. It will come up and hit a target, and then I'll start, layering in some orders or something down through here. Hit the next target, I layer in it's the net target will kind of layer in, and at some point they start lapping, and it picks it up, and if we're going up, that's part of the markup phase strategy I use for when I'm doing my spot margin position trading and stuff like that. Just my spot margin kind of bags. Not recommended for perpetual futures though. Doesn't really work out too good over there. You get feed to death. But where do we think that this one might be going now is probably the question that we're looking at. And we just saw one little thing. It's about $4,000 is where I'm looking for his head. Let's look to the back here and oh, there's a what happened here? By squeezing as tight as I can get it right there, you're deviating up again. My button keeps catching on wires. All right, so as far as some higher targets for right at the $4,000 area, and let's see if we can come up with our A equals CD, which I think we've about played out. You hit the A equals CD, so there should be a pullback right now. So we'll go from here to there and pull back area. I'll be looking for it's about 38.24. So for PAX G, if you're trying to play this one, those are the, and that's pulling back to the 382 fib. So this thing's going perfect. It's like, I wouldn't say clockwork, but the Fibonacci math, if you will, it's doing beautiful. So we'll probably lose this trend line and pull back, retest the bottom of this trend line again, and just keep on trucking like we have been. Idea, you could make a double top at any of these areas here, right? But then be working our way back to 38.8, and then up here just going toward 4,000. And Ichimoku Cloud seems pretty cool with it. And this is, where am I with the 6 hour time frame? Yeah, the volume's still going behind it and everything. I don't see the gold stopping. I don't see it stopping just quite yet. Little small pullbacks, but at some point we'll get one. But yeah, but not bad to have a little play on gold. Not a bit bad to have a little play. The reason the thing is that I've had so much, and I already ended up selling it, and then it kept on going. I was like, well, crap! Now all I can do is short, right? All I can do is borrow, and then so now I've got a bag build up from that too. I shorted from these areas and caught it when it come down and build up a bag, and still playing it, just rolling it over as long as it wants to go. And you can do that with things like this. Is why I'm wanting to trade more commodities and things like this, because you can do that once they get going. You can just keep rolling these things over. And even like S&P 500, now I see the appeal for it. I mean, look, Look at SPX 500, man. I mean, it just keeps going up and down, up and a few corrections, right? And those are gifts to get the hell back in, so you can make all the big gains. But that doesn't usually happen very much. That was Liberation Day, but before it just usually goes in a shallow channel, goes up, gives it down. Everybody freaks out, right? And they put the limits. They can only drop so much before they cut trading and all that stuff. So. And it just keeps going. So it's like you just put money in here and leave it, and just and you're good. You don't have to worry about altcoin co-winners and all this stuff and altcoin bear markets like we do all the time. Man, they're brutal. Litecoin's over 18, 118. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Look at you, Litecoin. Look at you go. You took out this high over here. Congratulations, Litecoin. We've got a breakout trying to happen at the moment. Zoom. Sound effects are free tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No charge for sound effects. We came down, bounced. Where are we at? The 4 hour. It came down, bounced off the 800, recovered the 600, the whole Lucy line, inverted head and shoulders bottom, if you want to see that. And taking this to that. You can identify the channel that we started deviating from over here, and that's one way to look at it, because it does fit very, very nicely and tells you, hey man, something's changing over here, and it's 800. Oh man, at least that's what it tells me. And then some people, you know, especially, and I used to do this, you know, my first approach to all this was, oh look, it's a falling wedge, I'm gonna make it a falling wedge. So no wonder I was finding falling wedges everywhere, because I had a falling wedge bias. It seemed like I was finding them everywhere, because they were my favorite pattern. You get a favorite pattern, you might get a bias. I'm just saying. You got some serious rejection coming up here at 127, 130. And let's take a look at here. You hit the 618, so that's just fine that we would find a little rejection here. That's okay. See, 126 keeps coming up. So there's several ways you can look at that. We pulled the fibs from high to low, right? Telling us where price could go. I mean, where it could go and bump its head and stop going. How far price is going to go. So we can now, since we probably got rejected here, like we come to a smaller time frame, we might start seeing some candles there. Suggesting maybe we got a local top here. So we could pull our fibs and get a much more accurate pullback, or you can just try to say, well, we might come back and retest these there, because that's an idea too, right? All these are support resistance areas, so you could watch it step back that way. But that it is not incorrect. You can do that, but if you want to be just a way bit more. Well, for my system, there's this way. We're anticipating that being top, so we're going to pull in this potential direction. The direction here of swing low to swing high. Pulling in the direction of the trend there to that top, and I'm looking for that 382, baby. If we in the bullish section of this market, and if we're bullish, we're in the bottom, so normally we'll see 382s hold here. And considering that it's at a breakout idea or a breakout area, a good chance we will hold there. Deeper retracement to 0.5 might happen. The 200 moving average is throwing some little hints there in case she wants to come down and wick. So we should probably just keep that on the back burner, but it's not the main thing there. So we can see a Litecoin pull back just a little bit, maybe 113, 114 area, and then start tackling. Then get it, and that might make one of them funky inverted head and shoulder kind of formations. We already got a reversal pattern there. We just need to let it breathe and take us a little measured move from the old breakout. Let me tighten up the breakout though. It's kind of a standard measure move against the possibility to be coming right back over here to a higher high. Which my other strategy just says, hey man, I'm just going to 113 you for that higher high. So we got a little bit of confidence there. Measure moves are, I don't quite think they're quite as, you can, everybody's going to have a different measure move. They can be very subjective, and depending on how you're trading to pull them or how you believe that they operate, you know, you're going to get, your mileage is going to vary, and where you set them and all those things for measure moves. So I like measure moves. They worked well for me for a long time until I went down the fib rabbit hole. 138, man, that's a nice little higher high there. That would also be an 886 from whatever we had over here, so there's a little bit more confidence for that. Cool. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what she's doing. Are you pulling back on me? Or are you still going up? We're at 119.43 on the 6-minute time frame. We've just been going up. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. That's too much for what I've got going on this chart anyway. Oh, you're okay. We did chart you here, right? Okay. Let's see, this is where we cleared it off and we did our new target areas there. We're looking at 120. We're looking at 120. 120,500. This is what I've been following over here, and I've also got a target at 127 as a 1618. And we're still in our range though. We're still in our little nailed it range. See, this is the one I'm familiar with using over here. So we're still okay. Now I know where we are. This is the chart I've been following all day. So looking to come back and touch our nailed it zone and hopefully go to a higher peak over here. 19.8. Slowly but surely, darling. Ichimoku Cloud looks, she's on board for it. She is on board for it. She is so ready. She is so ready. She is so wet. Anyway, following this channel, if I extended that line on up, man, she keeps on going. And well, this one's the sweet one, Helen. That's where I think we should put it all. On 120. Bet it all on black. Spin the wheel. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. 26 of you people. Thank you so much for all you guys who hit the like button and keeps Elvis employed.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Apparently you have a day job at the spirit world. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. In the meantime, enjoy the gains that we're getting from these altcoins, man, because they're going up and you finally get a chance to get paid. And when you get a chance to get paid, I highly recommend that you take some of that profit, especially as Total 3 hits this $114 trillion. We still got some ways that we can go up on these altcoins, so but pay yourself along the way so that we won't look back on the next drop and say, man, I wish I took some more profit. And I'll be honest with you, every time that I think I'm taking enough profit, about 3 or 4 weeks later, I'm like, I didn't take enough profit. And the more harder I go, the less I feel that way, but I'm still amazed at like, man, I've really got to sell a crap load or pull some kind of shorts and things. So this is the time where I know it feels like the party's just getting started, and it kind of is for altcoins, but we got to start formulating our exit plan and how we're going to be pulling out this, because now that we're at points where we can still build some on our bags and do some of that, but we got to start thinking about building that stable coin bag. It's kind of weird to say that, but that's kind of where we're headed to in Q4. That our main goal now should start being to build up a big stablecoin bag, little by little, but put it in there and stop messing with it. That seems to be a problem that I have. Is like I like to dip into it and throw it into all these other little degen plays, like a little. Well, it's not really me, it's Sean. But anyway. Anyway, we gotta put it onto a wallet and get it off the exchanges and put it away for a bit. And there might be a couple of times when you might say, this is such a good opportunity. I cannot pass this one up. Got to go and get some of that good green stuff and put it in the market one more time for this maybe last little dead cat bounce or whatever, or one little move or something. But we got to be collecting them stable coins. All right, everybody, Bitcoin. Let's hope that we can come and take this guy out and not double top over here, because that's also a possibility. This area is a pivot point, and she did pivot. It's just that she came back to a nice place where she could be going right over here. I hope she does. Please do it, for the love of God. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. We'll go listen to some music over here. What?
Caught in the glow where the charts collide, dips fade away.
Check on red. What did it do? Something? Redstone, Coinbase. Oh, look. It's a 6 minutes. She's rocking right now. Look at you, Redstone. Here you go, girl. She's finally getting a breakout. She's getting her wings. She's at a point of resistance, but she needs to go. It's a support resistance flip right now, so maybe she'll get through it. If she does, it's good. She holds it. See some resistance ahead. So 50 cents, not a bad place to get paid, especially if you were in the 44. Take just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just the tip. This is a good one right here. 55 cents looks really sweet too. 55, 50, and 60. Oh, you're just going every 5 cents. Just have a limit order. And then 65. Oh, seems to be what the play is on this one. And then, except for 78 cents. Go for 78, not 75. You'll get cheated. Oh, 71. It is 70. You are going your every nickel. Redstone. The nickel jumper. That's some gains there. Schwab. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark and flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow and fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my gold. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, 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 yeah, the lights. Oh, it was because I'm on a different scene. So it might be because I'm on the screen that it didn't show up. I don't have this one set up to do it. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow and fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my gold. I'm on top chat. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh
she's sweet but a traitor. Born wild, she's a raider. Yeah. Oh, she's sweet but a traitor.
See the poppin'.
Monty T, she's a danger. Yeah. Oh, notice on her chase. Ooh, yeah. Oh, gaze fuel her.
Still have resistance though.
Yeah. Oh, traitors, her grace. Sweet but a traitor. Ooh,
Oh my God! Even on the 5 seconds, she's not stopping. She's a pumping. Little by little, jumping up there, limit orders, getting them.
Yesterday, I thought my profits were here to stay.
Meanwhile, Bitcoin drops on his ass.
Away. Oh, I remember yesterday. Suddenly, my friends
All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow.
used to be. I took too much leverage.